Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mr. Jackson, and today I'll be presenting a brief training overview on the foundations of business and communication. Oral presentations are an important part of business because they help people share ideas, explain information, solve problems, and make decisions. In the workplace, communication is not just about talking, it's about making sure the message is understood and that the audience knows what to do next. Order for them to know what's next, business communication matters because it connects people's decisions and results. Whenever we're sending an email, speaking in a meeting, giving directions, or presenting information, the goal is to have a shared understanding. When communication is clear and respectful, teams can work together more effectively. However, poor communication can lead to confusion, mistakes, repeated work, and damaged relationships. This is why strong communication skills are valuable in almost every career. Next point, the communication process. The communication process includes several important parts: the sender, the messenger, the channel, the receiver, the feedback, and the noise. The sender creates the message. The channel is how the message is delivered, such as face to face, email, phone, memo, or presentation. The receiver imprints the message. The feedback lets the sender know whenever the message was understood. The noise is anything that gets in the way, such as distractions, unclear words, technology problems, or misunderstandings. But before you communicate with your peers, you must plan before you communicate. First, you have to know your audience. Think about what they already know, what they need, and what they expect. Second, define your purpose. What are you trying to inform, persuade, request the action, instruct, or build goodwill? Third, choose the right channel, such as a quick reminder may be best as an email, but a serious issue may require a meeting. Finally, use a professional tone that is clear, respectful, positive, and appropriate for the situation. This segues us to our next slide. A helpful way to remember strong communication is the three C's, an old high school term that represents clear, concise, and complete. Clear means the main idea is easy to understand. Concise means the message does not include unnecessary words or repeated information. And complete simply means the message includes all the important details, such as who, what, when, where, why, and the next step. For example, instead of saying, send me the report soon, a stronger message is, please submit the budget report by Friday at 3 p.m. You can clearly hear the urge in the first and second example that I gave. The first example was send me the report soon, something that you can do at your own time. But an urgent example was please submit me the budget report by Friday 3 p.m. Speaking of hearing, this brings us to our next slide, listening, focus, and nonverbal clues. Effective communication is a two-way process. Listening is just as important as speaking. Active listening means focusing, avoiding interruptions, and asking questions when something is unclear. Feedback should be specific and helpful. Nonverbal communication also matters. Posture, eye contact, facial expressions, and timing can either support the message or weaken it. In business, people often judge professionalism by both words and actions. While it is important to have proper communication to attract the audience, to keep the audience engaged throughout presentations will be the visual aids. The visual aids should support the presentation, not distract anyone from it. Good slides are simple backgrounds, strong contrast, limited text, images, or clip art that connects directly to the topic. Transitions and animations should be used carefully. They should guide audience attention, not become focused on the presentation. A good rule is to explain the slide instead of reading every word from it. While we draw near the end, this was my conclusion. Business communication help create understanding and action. To communicate effectively, plan for your audience. Make sure the message is clear, concise, and complete. Choose the right channel, listen actively, and use visual aid wisely. These skills can improve teamwork, reduce confusion, and help people succeed professionally. Thank you for listening.